Ain't nobody tryna do that. Let's continue making moves black. I guarantee we don't do that. Hands up in the air for the new cat. I flick the switch on, now I've written 6 songs. One crack it fat, I swing and it's gone. My raps and tracks are never split long. All because the high you get from this song is the inhale smoke ripped from 6 bongs. All at the same time, like crime, I'm this strong. Like attractions dudes have for miss wrong. And the attitudes of the mainstream about the avenues used to get to your dreams that we aspire to with crew on the scene. I'm trying to get these words moving, moving. My competition want my movement losing, but that don't matter cause I'm moving music. It's still alive in the genre. I'ma spit a single for the double entendres. Triple up the money, then I focus on the commas. If rap had a school, I'd have graduated honors. Rare as a Nazi that celebrates Kwanzaa. Rare as a Ferrari, trading it for a Honda. Bonkers, send over a beat and I will conquer. When I choose to dip, I wanna be missed. My eternal sunshine will leave a rapper crying. Heard your boy spit, they forgot he exists. Erased from the mind with unstoppable hits, bitch. Nobody tryna do that. Let's continue making moves black. I guarantee we don't do that. Hands up in the air for the new cat. Kyrie Irving when I be serving. Straight out the gate, I'm an ace with the wording. Pretty fly state in my 25-8. My flow is out of space, what's the fate of an earthling? Dunzo, I'm just being frank up front. Kinda like a hundo, my bars never run low. Me on the beat, NRA at the gun show. Analogous spin set my metaphors to gung-ho. Meaning I'm dedicated, poetry elevated. This murder premeditated, they heard it then imitated. All the ways that I said it, I'm killing them so parental aided and abetted. My cadence and my message got them taking anesthetics. Bringing too much pain and my crew sustain. Making up all these records in a ruthless game. I'm assuming it's the same, I'm prepared for the worst. Saw a rapper slain over there in a hearse. He was pressured to be something that he wasn't. His career is now buried in the dirt. And his words still mean nothing, not a cautionary tale, but that is how you fail. If you can't see that, you need to learn Braille and feel how the beat bumps. Word to Andre 3K, try to keep lyricism alive down in the A. Nigga.
Bruh. Hey, traders, welcome to the Sunday stream, the weekly candle close stream. If you can remember that, that'll be in 1 hour and 49 minutes from now. And, you know, Bitcoin's just been lulling around, couldn't break 11,981 last night. I mean, 2 different times. I think it was like Friday night and then Saturday night or something. It happened, but you've just been pulling back since then. Hidden bearish divergence still there, but the good news is, right, you're already into negative momentum territory, and there's been barely any price action, so that's good, man. That's real good. So this could keep building as we keep going sideways. Maybe we do solve a little bit, but man, the story is not Bitcoin today. The story is obviously all the altcoins. I mean, not all of them, but man, there are a few that stick out that is unreal, incredible, right? So, which one do we talk about first, man? You know, this is, you're up down a big one, nothing going on, hidden bearish divergence playing out. Conditions are extremely bullish right now. I think we should probably, you know what, let's start the stream with total market cap, because that thing has been going up. Give me a sec. Not really, though. It's people talking, listening to people talk. Who's talking about total market cap going up more? I'm not listening to general chat anymore. All right, so whatever, man. Yeah, it's same place it was yesterday, a little bit higher, 362 billion. Next stop, if this keeps going, if you know this breakout here is real, then the next stop's 388. That's your high. I mean, that is the peak. I mean, we're talking intraday peak when Bitcoin at that current time was at like $13,980 or something, right? June 26, 2019. So that's the next target after that. The major overhead resistance from history, 420.
Is that a joint?
$billion market cap. All right, that goes all the way back to May 5th of 2018. There were definitely on May 5th, there was definitely selling signals on Bitcoin. Woo, y'all remember that? Most of y'all don't. Okay. So that's it, man. Just an update on your total market cap, 362 billion. Wow, great. So I guess there was a little, I don't know, talking about Patreon. We're at 579. Oh, that's not good. 579. So 10 more until I'm screwed completely. That kind of is scary. All right, I'm officially kind of nervous now. Okay, so Ethereum didn't do anything. Ethereum, if anything, was selling off and is rallying. It's not. We'll just go to it real quick because it's the second largest crypto. A nice bullish engulfing candle when you were just getting so close. I mean, you could say technically if the wick, right, that intraday wick on August 2nd, you back tested that as support, and at that support, you did engulf. Bullishly engulf. So pretty interesting right there, right? Something should just be noted. All right, 416.64, the high from August 2nd, we're back tested it as support and engulfed. What's up, KCW? Thank you, man, for supporting the stream. Cheers.
Bruh.
What happened? I can't even see it. Sam T, is that 2222? Repeating, of course.
Bruh.
Look here. Look, listen.
Sam T tipped $22.22. Can we please try this one more time? LTC/US 2-week log scale Poloniacs. I fit this entire thing into an ascending channel, and also do we have some MACD divergence? Thanks, King.
Sure, I think you messaged me or something. I can't remember. You get a lot of messages these days. The whole thing, you say in log scale? 2-week. Oh, that's... the whole thing in whatever. Okay, I got you. Yeah. I mean, like, you could try to say it's a triangle, I guess, right? This is what he's talking about on Litecoin. Right, with all the data, right? This has like the most data, I think, probably. Goes to 2015, $1, chat. Litecoin's $1 then. You could say triangle all you want. I mean, if anything, we haven't broken that at all. No, right? Look. And I don't even care about it being a pattern here. I care more about the supply line, where yeah, it is upon you at 61.97. Yeah, that's very real, man. Very good point. To say it's a triangle, I mean, I guess, you know, somewhat a price contraction, kind of like Bitcoin. But Bitcoin already broke out in log and linear. Yeah, so there you go. Sure did. So you break that, good things would happen. I mean, your next target would be the actual position trade. That'd be like your 50% retrace, $85. That's a target for me. Well, yeah, very interesting. So you break whatever, whenever it is, like $67. Again, the next target's $85. Not concerned. After $85 is $140, really. So, yep, good stuff. Just looking at it like we've been looking at Bitcoin on the monthly, you know. What's up, Caster? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, man. Because there's, you know, requests are great and all, but like, man, there's just things to look at today. Not really Litecoin. Litecoin's good, man. You know, great. But it's not the story. I think the story today, you would argue and say, no, man, it's a ZRX or something else. It's not. It's BAT. It's BAT, man. Wyckoff reaccumulation schematic number 4, I think. Schematic number 4, where you like you have to spring a couple times instead of like Bitcoin's reaccumulation was like the 3rd schematic where you just jumped across the creek on a high or low. BAT wasn't doing that. It was scamming everyone out. And we said, hey man, I just smell something in the air with these scam wicks. And then what the back test, man, like this is why it requires you to put effort into your analysis and to be cognizant and scan. Like, if you really care about swing trading, scanning daily is important. I mean, I do that. And that is how we were able to get the absolute bottom. The bottom. Before this move. The last bottom. Official Patreon trade setup, dude. Come on. We just hit the 3rd target of the trade setup today.
Bruh.
Look at this, man. Like, what do you even want if you're a patron anymore? All right? August 2nd, posted, entry was at the spring. That was our reason. We had classic bullish divergence 2 there at the bottom of maybe a Wyckoff reaccumulation trading range, right? Okay. There it is, man. You got your 2nd target. We dumped really hard, rallied, and then eventually blew up and finally got that 3rd target. Whatever, man. It's not easy as a swing trader to, you know, predict when a major, much more major breakout will happen on an extremely significant time scale like the weekly, which has happened. Look, we go to the weekly on BAT. Here it is, dude. If we close right here, it'll be the highest level where traders have set it up on BAT in 13 months.
Bruh.
What's up, XMD, man? The canvas had to be bought. Let's go. Thank you, man, for supporting the stream. And yeah, you're getting something out of it, man. Your education cheat sheets, great looking stuff for the office. Thank you, man. Hope y'all like the thumbnail for the show. Shaylin wanted to do something with Batman, but Batman and Bat, it's too like original. It's too like maybe unoriginal, right? It's too like, oh yeah, everyone would expect. I mean, I bet there are people out there, YouTube content creators, that have done like a Batman thumbnail today or something because of this, right? So went with the Grandma's Boy route, and you can never go wrong on Grandma's Boy. All right, one's in the chat if you agree with me. Okay. So that's Bat, dude. We're talking a right-angled and descending broadening formation. Or if you use the wicks, you could call it a broadening bottom. I mean, like that. That is a pretty clear broadening bottom. I mean, you think that there's room to run maybe this week or next week, 36.5 cents. You might have an upsloping resistance just outside the box thinking here. That's what I'm talking about, Grandma's Boy. Yeah. Yeah.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Perfect. You'll get me, man. You'll get me. So, at this point, you know, like on BAT, what are you going to do, man? What are you even going to do anymore? It's great. Maybe we get lucky and get a back test of 30 cents next week. And maybe we start showing, like on less significant timescales, hidden bullish divergence, a reason to maybe re-enter. But for now, we can't do anything. like you take your profit, you let it ride, right? Like that third profit taking level on the trade, instead of completely exiting, one could still have a little bit left in that to see where it goes. Because I mean, the resistance that we're breaking right now with such little time left, I mean, it's almost ensured that this is going to be a candle close confirmed breakout on the weekly. I mean, your next major target where traders settled up is like 44 cents. 44 cents, man. We tried it last time in February. Corona killed you. But this time's different, man. Partial decline, technically. Remember? Yeah. All right. Let's go back. Wonderful. So what else, man? What else doing things? They call it Altcoin, ZRX coin, whatever, ZRX. The weekly chart, all you need to see here. I mean, not really, but yeah. The weekly, man. This has been plotted for months. You know, you had your cute ascending triangle on the daily, almost not even visible on the weekly, but you had this momentous sized right angled and descending broadening formation, a bullish reversal pattern. Did that happen? Yeah, bullish reversal literally occurred. Wow, like Tesla, like Bitcoin itself, like KHC, Kraft Heinz. And that one's really not taken off too much yet. But these patterns, man, you can learn them, invest in yourself, right? Great to do that. Study Thomas Bulkowski. You can join the Patreon. I mean, that's a great way to do it. 10 more patrons for an XRP 589 stream. Chugging White Claw, or shotgunning White Claws. I've never even had a White Claw in my life. Or maybe I did once in Vegas, according to Logan and Brad or something. I don't know. But on, I think, one or two exchanges, not Bitfinex, ZRX actually hit the 100% measured move of this structure, 65.5 cents. Could I get confirmation on that? That could be fake news, but people were literally saying that. Okay. But all right. Say, you know, the Grand Slam was only a mere, 4 cents away. What about the daily, right? Come on. The daily, dude. The ascending triangle, clearly. You broke it, you back tested it, and then you finally engulfed. Break, hook, 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 and go. And then now we're engulfing the previous indecision candle, and that hit the 55.67 cents, another target. It was 55 cents and 65 cents. What did you do on this exchange? 60.97 cents. We touched it and we pulled back at it. Why? There's something here, right? There's gotta be. Yeah. Yeah, there's where traders settled up. Right here. Plotted this right here. June of 2018 and a low of October of 2018. That's it. Pulled back there. All right. Great. So you consolidate for a while. Eventually you see 65 cents, probably more methodically, a little bit calmer. Things might have to cool off. On the daily, you're not even overbought. You kidding me?
Bruh.
We here, chat? Is everyone awake? It's Sunday. I know we got a long week ahead of us. It could be a good one, could be a bad one. You just never know, man. And you don't ever want to expect that it's going to be a good week because things have been going great. I mean, the weekly candle could close and we get a big shift. And money pulls out and, people FOMO and get devastated. So just... It's weird, man. I was... Normally when I shower, I'll listen to Skyrim Atmospheres.
I don't know if Linds is considered a S-coin, but can you take a look? Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, it's an S-coin. Thank you, man. It's one of the DeFi's. Listen, I listen to Skyrim Atmospheres in the shower. Keeps me calm. I normally do it before stream. And I did it again today. Even though I didn't really want to. Because it's like, that's such calming music that keeps me settled. It keeps me balanced, right, in my emotions. And I think that's really important right now. Because these market conditions are kind of manufactured. They're like created to pull on your emotional strings, right? You're talking about OXT going up 100%. I mean, that will bring out some crazy people that have never had any experience with these markets, and they will be screaming buy. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll be in this chat. You'll see them. They'll probably get banned for doing that, but you must remain balanced in your emotions, because this is how you can lose everything, because you'll start wagering more at high prices. You think you're missing out. You got to stay balanced, man. Because these market conditions, if you actually participate in this market normally every day for years, right? This is not normal. This is a new bullish cycle kind of going on right now. And we got to remember our targets, why we enter our positions, why we have stop losses below our entries, and why we take profit to begin with, right? This is all, these pumps, man, are all speculative. It's not like all of a sudden these altcoins have intrinsic value, fundamental value, like, you know, earnings per coin. They don't have that. They don't have any revenue. They don't have to report anything. Nothing. They don't tell you anything. So it's they're trader tools. It's like how we can generate wealth for ourselves and our families. It's nothing beyond that. But you will start hearing people say it's beyond that. It's greater. It's bigger than that. No, it's not. That's the composite man who's like rubbed off on the media, which is rubbed off on all the scrubs who didn't exist 3 weeks ago. They weren't here. They're now new market participants, but they're normally just pigs, and pigs get slaughtered. Okay, chat? Don't be a pig. Don't get slaughtered, dude. Here it is. Linds, this is the way we had it sized up. It was kind of like a trade setup. Well, we had not broken out at all. But we finally did break out, and it took a while to get to that measured move, right? And it's only barely just exceeded it today or yesterday. Just as of like the last candle from yesterday, you finally hit that measured move, and now you're breaking out to higher highs. This is a great run. Very bullish trend. But at this point, right, there might have been a little value here. That's why I did it. That's why, like, someone asked for this, they tipped, and it's like, well, look at it. And it's like, this was my analysis on it. Like, kind of downsloping structure. If you break it, look, even back tested the breakout as support one time, you know, chopped around, but eventually you got to your goal, 4,220 sats.
Is that a joint?
Probably can't because stock.
So at this point, I mean, the only thing we can do is target if it's going to keep going, which I don't know. I mean, it's kind of done. If you had a second target or whatever, high point to the low point, the 1272, 4819, and then, you know, 5169, and after that's 5686. But other than that, there's nothing you can do. It's all-time highs. It's like all we got is fib extensions now. Okay? Congratulations to Linds. I think a couple patrons got in on this. I posted this in charts only and at everyone, and people have said that they did participate in this. Okay, sweet. There you go, Steven. Thanks for the £10.99 super chat. Are we cool? Has everyone looked at themselves in the mirror since I just had that talk about remaining grounded in your emotions? You can't let your emotions take over in these market conditions. These market conditions are unsustainable. They don't last forever. Right? Just as the bad stuff was happening on the way down in March, as a lot of you were here, this shall soon come to pass. Bad things and good things. Things always come back to the middle. And that's where we should be emotionally, okay? In the middle. Because we understand this won't last. We'll get big pullbacks. We'll get big corrections all over the place. So cherish it, you know, like be grateful for what's going on. You're grateful for that, but take profits along the way. And don't FOMO, man. Worst thing ever, dude. So be Washington, man.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, Mitch. You rock, man. The pledge was totally worth it, by the way. It took a few days to acclimate, but I still got my money's worth already. 589 lol.
Thank you, B. Washington, with 420 and the advocacy for the Patreon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, trade setup's been plentiful this month. Well, for the past 5 months or so, but, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people don't show up to the party until gains start happening already. But it's like, man, the best time is like we're watching the composite man for 10 weeks reaccumulate his position in Bitcoin, right? 3 rising valleys, bullish Garley on the tail end of it. You know, that's the time to be watching. You'd have made so much more money if y'all were showing up then. But I get it, man. You got other things to do. I got it. So thank you, dude. And it's just been, what a month, man. I mean, Patreon, it was so lit. That chat, it's great. So many people helping other people. It's taking on a life of its own. I love it, man. Everyone's showing each other the way. Okay, so that was ZRX. We talked about that. And now we can look at, we can look at Tron to US dollar, whatever, you know. It's just continuing off that bullish 5-0. But the story today is something that I brought up 2 months ago. 2 months ago on the daily. Tron to BTC.
Bear div on daily for spy MACD at major resistance. Can we become Kangs or will J Power rob me again?
I don't think it's Jay Powell who's ever robbed you. He can't help anything. I mean, like, all he can do is pump the market, or he's going to try to. Inject the market with more money. I mean, we can look at the S&P 500 after this, after Tron to BTC, that has been an idea for 2 months on the daily, where I think this could, I mean, look what it's doing. It is 70% retrace, 1 fib node away from another target, and this is like profitating the whole way up, because I think it could easily get to 320 plus sats, and even more. I think it could eventually see the 2618 at 430 sats. And if we're lucky, if market conditions get extremely frothy, we're talking 541 sats. The extensions that would in turn, I mean, really be confluent with just standard fibs from that high from January of 2019 to the low point. You know, the confluence looks strongest between 413 and 433 sats. So, I mean, easily attainable. Look at this. These patterns, dude. You should be really, really grateful when patterns like this develop in the context that it's in right now, okay? What happens, dude? What can happen when you have huge drawdowns and then major bullish ciphers appear? What can happen? Can I show you real quick? Some people know, most don't. What happens? Or what can manifest from huge drawdowns and then bullish harmonics developing, making higher lows? This is Activision Blizzard. It's one of my babies. First share I ever purchased of Activision was $18. Right? Big rising wedge, you dumped. And look what happened. Where was the bottom? A gap fill from January of 2017. And you never saw it again. So you see Tron. This is the 4 hour. It's almost, you can't even see it on the daily, really. But for Tron, it's all on the daily, a much larger structure than this one, more significant. So, whatever. 2 months. Y'all still don't care. Whatever, dude. All right. So what else, man? What else going on? You know, talked about the big boys today. The biggest boys. We can go to check on KNC real quick. No. We need to check out XLM. That it's been doing things. XLM US dollar. You know, what a breakout. Look what... I can only ping patrons a million times. I even did it today. Like, hey, you're on the cusp of a major local breakout. Look what happened when you broke the local high. Burp, huge run up, almost at that 11.5 cent area. And this keeps going, man. 13.2 cents, 13.5 cents eventually. You know that if you look at the weekly. The patient man still patiently waiting to take profit at 13.2 cents. That's it, dude. XLM. Wait, so Schwab, man, if you're watching, I think you are. All right, so on work, Slack, you got that bullish 5-0 there. So is that like where we are right now with my falling wedge? Because that would be insane. I didn't even think about it, dude. That'd be crazy, just another variable to throw in. Bullish 5.0 PCZ. Jesus. Yeah, Tezos to Bezos. That's right, dude. If you remember that. Okay, so what's there to talk about on XLM besides TAs just being respected? I mean, it's all it is over and over and over again across all these different charts, dude. This is what happens, Larry. You break resistance when you show some sort of seller exhaustion, you know, hidden bullish evidence, whatever, off, you know, back testing the old resistance, you know, 10-month large pattern on XLM. Look how many weeks, 1 week, 2, 3 different weeks since the breakout you tested this. And so that's like why it's so important to zoom out and go to those more significant time scales. Because if you're looking at the 4-hour, you're not seeing this. You're just freak. You're like, oh my god, look at all these scam wicks. It's all over for XLM, dude. I don't even know, man. I'm out of this. And then you get bamboozled, and then it runs up and eventually hits the next target, 13.2 cents. Great. So, you know, XLM to the US dollar, great and all. It's great. But, yeah, we do need to address a Bitcoin pair. Like we looked at Tron to BTC. Well, XLM to BTC was a beautiful bullish dragon pattern. I mean, you doesn't get any better than this. Not really. Not really. It had broken out. It even spent some time back to, I mean, almost a day back testing the breakout, the spine of the dragon. And just earlier today started running and has now hit a 50% retrace from the high point of the dragon to the low point, even the scam wick low, right? 50%. And it's also, you got to look left. I have this trend line here, way back to November of 2019. So you break that, there's nothing above you, dude. Not really, nothing, dude. You could have a really strong move to the upside. So, Biddy.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, we can go to Walmart. Sure.
Very much love the Patreon and all the new people in chat. Join us.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, Fishface, Home Alone, for the 420. You know, because Macaulay Culkin connects or whatever. Thank you. Yeah, dude, Patreon's amazing. I mean, come on, dude. What more do you even want if you're a patron at this point? What more? I could just go on vacation for the next 2 weeks now, right? Do I have permission, patrons? Jeez. Completely kidding, but you get it, right? So eventual targets, I mean, 1,013 Satoshis, 14 Satoshis, the 618. And then, you know, you got 1,086. That's a peak from July 26th of this year. And then 100% retrace. And you go up, dude. Something about XLM to BTC that's so nuts here. This could just be the beginning. All right. Just the beginning. Look at the weekly. It's stupid, dude. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm like jaw drop looking at this for the first time today. Like, it's almost like 3 rising valleys. Look at this. All I have to do is this right here. Right? Just kind of like one bottom, same bottom here, double bottom, but then another one, right? And here's the confirmation line, and you're trying to break the confirmation line of that right now, and you understand what can manifest from that. It's so insane, dude. Look at this. Back in November 2018 to the sell-off, you haven't even come close to a 23% retrace. But what I love the most about XLM to BTC on the weekly is we've sprung, and we've now, like to Jesus, back tested the spring perfectly. We're talking December 2017 lows. We were below it, we're above it, and now we back tested it. It is time. It is time on XLM to BTC. If not now, probably never, right? In time, like the next few weeks to a month or two, like it should be time to get back above the confirmation line and go and see stupid prices. Like the 382, just a 38% retrace from that 2018 high up there is like 2130 sats. Wouldn't that make sense if XLM to the US dollar kept going and then broke that 13.5 cent area and then there was nothing till like 30 cents? Yeah, this thing would like probably moon. Okay, but let's act like no big deal, right? Of course. It's not Bitcoin. It's not OXT or some other trash coin like Yam or something. Okay, great. To be cognizant, the weekly tells such a crazier story than the daily and the 4 hour. 4 hours, great swing trade, amazing swing trade. But, you know, as a swing trader, one could tandem, and instead of just completely exiting XLM to BTC, the third target, one just lets it ride because of the weekly context here. Could become a nice position trade that could last. It could take months to get there. All right? You've been warned. Okay? All right, I'll set up an alert. Aaron Paul's up the chat is cool.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Thank you, Aaron Pause. Hey, dude, you are patron number 580. 9 more patrons. Monka S. Kind of scary, dude. So 11,888 on Bitcoin. You got to think that this will struggle for a while if Bitcoin actually has its own story that's already happening on it, right? I mean, we should just reiterate on Bitcoin again because it's the Sunday stream. It's the weekly candle close stream where we're about to have a backtest breakout confirmation of the 3 Gorgeous Dam resistance, the like most significant resistance ever created on Bitcoin. We're about to break it. Well, no, I'm sorry. We've already broken it last week, and we would just be confirming a back test, right? For the first time in history, this major resistance area at like 11,463 would now be support. It's never happened. And we're about to, so in an hour and 17 minutes, we're all gonna be here together while history happens. Last week we were here together for the candle close confirmation, and now we're here again for the back test. This is great, man. I mean, like, you know, no one's being emotional here, but these are, this is inverse technical damage. This is technical healing going on Bitcoin, and it's good, man. I mean, good signs. Am I still feeling confident with 9/11? Not really. I mean, but I still don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, dude, it's the 16th of the month, man. Technical rejuvenation. Technical life bloom? What? Oh my god, chat's kind of lit right now. What's up, y'all? So that was just the reiteration, dude. It's fantastic. I don't know how, like, until we fall right back below 11,463 with confirmation, there's nothing to be bearish about. I mean, your weekly is sitting at 69, so it's not overbought. It's really bullish. And of course the monthly, right? We still got I think 2 weeks left until the monthly closes. So you'd think in the next couple weeks, if we get follow through price action on what's going on in the weekly, eventually maybe by the end of the month we'll see 13,828. That'd be the next target on this most significant time scale in log. Right? Why 13,828? Because that's the highest level where traders ever settled up. That's it. All we've done is broken out last month. And this month, all we've done is back test both breakouts that were once resistance are now supports. You get it? So after you back test areas that were once resistance as support, that's confirmation to market participants that the bottom's in and it's time to go up now. So again, maybe by the end of the month where we are after the price action we've already received in the first half of the month, we could run up and test 13,828. You hear me? Okay. So that's it, dude. Everything's good. Again, what's so nice is you had hidden bearish divergence and it started playing out. But it just seems like there's such lack of supply and/or there's too much demand, and all you're getting on how it's playing out, the bears getting the ball. Technically, I mean that's the way I like looking at the momentum And that's what I am. I'm a swing trader. So momentum, I'm a momentum trader, right? Am I not? Where I look for shifting momentum, and I try to take longs or shorts at those areas, right, with other variables. So the momentum has gone to the bears, but it's so pathetic right now that the bears are already losing negative momentum again. Too much demand and or not enough supply on Bitcoin right at this current time. It's pretty wild. It's pretty insane. But this is all testament to the composite man reaccumulating his position for 10 effing weeks. And all we've been doing since then, no matter what, no matter how many sell-offs, what sell-offs we get, are only turning into higher lows. Meaning more and more market participants own this asset than before. The harmonicas, get wrecked, dude. Nah, we don't really have a name. It's just like everyone's part of House Harmonic that joins the community, the Discord, or just the YouTube, right? It's House Harmonic. Like, that's our house. Like, it's like the brand, man. Like, dude, no one even knew what harmonics were. I mean, like, some people did, but like, it's a brand. It's like me trying to bring back the ancient patterns. So people forgot about them, right? Without a new teacher, someone here doing this, it will be long forgotten, and it's so reliable. Why would I not do it? It works with all the other part of the system I have. I combined my style, right, with harmonics, and it's incredible. So yeah, oh man, I gotta open back up my Thinkorswim. Hold on. Because futures are open. They've been open since I really went live. Stalling updates every time. So, hey man, there are other stuff going on, right? KNC up 4% on the day, 191, still below both trade setups targets, but you got to understand that now you're showing this really strong bullish convergence now in the 4 hour, right? You make a low on price, you then make a much higher low on price with lower levels of relative strength and negative momentum. Just convergence, all business as usual. Bulls in control, pretty much kind of what that signifies. Momentum waning, about to go positive again. So we know, like I've tried to let patrons know, yeah, though we've hit the targets of trade setup, there are other targets where eventually, if the market conditions stay insane, we could eventually see like $3 to $5. Dude, this is an overwhelmingly bullish trend on this chart anyway. You had a bullish Gartley continuation pattern. That is just something that can manifest into much, much higher prices. Just give me a sec. 1 hour, 11 minutes to your weekly close. More history being made on Bitcoin this week. Jeez, it takes forever. But I guess I'm doing a lot of things. I take for granted how much work my PC's doing when I'm live streaming, you know? Yeah, so there is a small gap on Bitcoin futures. Not much of one. I mean, right out the gate. Here we go. All right. You got Bitcoin at the bottom right of your screen, where like, look, the gap. You closed the week on Friday 11,876, and then you opened at 11,952. Right. So small gap, but immediately rallying. You'd think that that might eventually fill, but whatever. Who knows? I mean. You see what's going on in the weekly. This is the 5-minute chart. Who gives a F about the 5-minute chart on futures when we're talking about Bitcoin on the weekly doing what it's already doing? So top left of your screen is the S&P 500 mini futures. It also gapped up just a little bit. 33.64 close on Friday, and you opened it like 33.65. I mean, that's like, that could fill easy, no problem, in anytime. So Dow Jones didn't do that. 27,849. NASDAQ, top right of your screen, 11,157. Wow, so Bitcoin is, hey man, Bitcoin versus the NASDAQ. Bitcoin's winning. And there you go, man, your futures. Oh yeah, let's look at the S&P 500. That was a request earlier, I think. Talking about bearish divergence. What time scale was it again you wanted? Oh, we need to look at Walmart too.
Talk metals. Silver/gold. The USA just snagged 4 oil tankers. Have you looked at ETN's GLBI/SLVO/USOI, which are covered calls 106 index with monster monthly dividends at the price? Why no price action? Positions since March.
No, I've not looked at the ETNs, the levered, you know, ETFs. Why no price action? I don't know, man. Like, you're talking about options, covered calls. I don't know. I mean, all I can do is tell you maybe why. Decay. Isn't it? I mean, just decay. Thanks for the 25. We can talk about metals. You know, we haven't looked at gold yet today. Remember, everyone stopped caring about gold when Bitcoin and crypto started going nuts. So, we still love gold, man. All right? Love it. It's sprung. Good start to the new week, up 0.23%. Here you go. Remember, this was old all-time highs, 1920, 1921. Right? You big engulfing candle, and then you sprung, back tested the spring somewhat, and now you're kind of going. There's not much of an edge for a trade right now. Now, maybe we get lucky and get one more sell-off, and then we could develop a dragon and trade the dragon. All right, Jeff, you would like that. Maybe by the time we get down there, we get a double, you know, we get divergence or convergence of some form, right? On gold. That'd be a wonderful bullish trade setup, but we just don't have the edge quite yet on the 4 hour that I'm looking for. All right. So let's see what they're talking about. Again, we'll go to Walmart after this. Thank you, dude. I really, really appreciate the 25 super chat, Eric. Oh, SPY MACD. I don't know. I haven't looked at SPY in a while. Just because I trade, you know, I mean, I'm normally in the Qs or NASDAQ. I mean, I've got the SPY, you know, in my retirement and portfolio, but again, charting it, SPX, my thing. God, everything is butchered sometimes in log scale. Why does this happen, man? There you go. So did you mention the time scale? Maybe the day? The daily? There is some definite bearish divergence going on, but I don't know if this bearish divergence is, you know, we're talking about an index fund, and we know like what's going on. The context here is money printer go burr. Why is my Discord called Money Printer Technical Analysis with Mitch Ray? And it's been that for months, right? Why? Because of this. Because it's insane. Like, none of this should even have happened if, you know, the market wasn't stupid, right? If the market wasn't being, I think, artificially inflated because leading up to an election. Well, yeah, you got some daily bearish divergence at the all-time highs, pretty much. Yep. That positive momentum's waning, but I guess we're in technically, you know, overwhelmingly bullish conditions. So, let's see how it develops. All right, just that's all you can do. Good that we'll be cognizant of a little bit of buyer exhaustion going on at all-time highs on the S&P 500. Okay, I don't know. Like, it could play out, but man, we've been seeing bearish divergence on the 4 hour play out all the time, only to make much higher lows and then go again. Right, the potential double top here, double bottom. I don't know. I mean, so we'll see. We'll see if it plays. And if it does, it might just underperform, fill a couple gaps for a while, and then go to the upside, right? Underperformance, even though it plays out, right? Okay, there's your SPX, SPY. All right, Walmart is. I'm still in this, still owning Walmart. It's great. It's like, you know, is it a descending, broadening wedge? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess it meets the criteria. 2 touches on both sides. So it broke out of that structure, whatever you want to call it, and it's now back tested it when it was once resistance, now support, pivoting. And some really nice hidden bullish divergence was there on the 4 hour. I was playing this on the daily, right? Really nice. No, I can't. Is Hive V an S coin? If it is, $10 minimum on S coins, and that might go up if things start staying the same. I mean, if things just keep going like they are, it might go up again, dude. I don't even remember what Hive.v is. Sounds super bad. So the hidden bullish divergence look, you think about that combination, right? Hidden bullish divergence on a back test, boom, that's a real good, that's a good combo that can be reliable and can play out, right? And it did. And so now we're just butting up against all-time highs again. Very, very nice. You break it. Your first target's 137.95. And I think your target out of that's 144, but really 150, that's psychological resistance, man. Oh, okay, Hive is an OTC stock, so it's still trash, right? Still trash. Oh yeah, it's the blockchain, but there's like a 2 BTC and US. Its Hive is also a crypto, chat.
Debating on taking a long position here on BTC. Would I be buying at a premium? I just don't see us going down that much.
I mean, look, dude, I don't know, like, if you're a patron, you understand. Well, if you're a patron from the beginning of the month, I don't know if in the middle, if you FOMO'd in, you probably still haven't even checked charts only to see what I've done earlier in the month, which you should. If you're a patron, you should be like studying charts only all the time. Like, you should be scrolling through them, looking at all these things that are posted. I post more and things get drowned out. Even my own things get drowned out by myself. So you want to be sure to study charts only as a patron, and you can get in the mind of what I'm doing and helps you when you're developing. So I don't know, man. Like, so clearly, like, do you have a strategy for what you're doing? I mean, looks like we just got this terminal accumulation. It does seem like very soon we'll break out of the upside, but I don't have any expectations. The only reason I feel that way is because I looked at the weekly and applied technical analysis. We broke out, we back tested, and we could go much higher soon. The daily is just kind of, to me, ascending triangle behavior, which is a sell wall suppressing the price, while, the composite man who is suppressing the price can also continue to acquire his position, him and his buddies. And eventually he'll just lift that sell wall up, and then boom, we'll just break out to 13K plus and eventually see 13,800 on the monthly. So you just haven't broken 11,991 yet. You just haven't. So until you do, I don't know. For patrons, it was handed to you on a silver platter, 10.9, right? A position trade at $10,900. An entry was there when I posted it. And you know the targets if you're a patron. For sure. You probably wouldn't even believe what the targets are if you became a patron and you saw the trade setup. So thanks for the 5, dude. Super chat. You want to see Hive? This is what I'll look at for your $5. I don't know, there's like a resistance here. Your next target, if you can break 52 cents, is 81 cents. Easy. After 81 cents, I don't know, man. This is log scale, too. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yep, real. If you break 55 cents, the next target's 81 cents, what else do you really want? I mean, at this point. It's almost like 3 rising valleys or ascending triangle-ish. Not really. It's okay. I mean, it looks like it might be setting up a high rise. It just looks like a crypto, right? It's like Wyckoff stuff. Wyckoff accumulation range after big drawdown. So yeah, I mean, I think you could eventually see 81 cents. You break 81 cents, then easy enough without Fibonacci a dollar rate. I mean, I don't know what else. What do you really need more targets, dude? I mean, we'll talk probably about it before it hits one of these targets. Okay, so there you go. Hive. Mario, is it your birthday, dude? If it is, happy friggin' birthday.
Bruh.
Let's get some confirmation on that. Let me see your ID, Kappa. Okay, so let's go back. Yep, remember, SPY, a little bearish, class A bearish divergence on the daily. Could sell off a little bit, but it may not be severe, and then we run again.
Thank you for all those setups. Truly awesome being a patron.
Richard V, thanks for the $5 super chat. I'm glad you're enjoying it and getting value out of it. Boom. Faruka, thank you so much for the 10 Australian dollars, mate.
Bruh.
Really appreciate it. So 11,920 is hardly pumping, okay? I mean, you understand Bitcoin's up 0.5% on the day. That is not pumping. Pumping is ZRX. Pumping is BAT. Pumping is Tron to BTC or USD, right? Tron or XLM kind of pumping. Bitcoin's not. Not pumping, dude. Guess we can go back to it for a second. I mean, look, here's the daily on Bitcoin, right? Upsloping channel. You broke out of it. You only back tested it as support, and you're going again. You're butting up against 11,981, a high from August. Candle high close from August 7th, 2019. You break that, you're going to 12,312. You break 3,112. See, the problem is all these check marks, dude, or these checkpoints, like 12,554. Trader settled up July 2019, and then after that it's like 12,909 where trader settled up. Again, that was like June 26th. So that's it. Those are like local highs. There's not really major high on Bitcoin from history, is there? Nah, not really. Nah, dude. You just got local highs to contend with now on Bitcoin. Good luck. Gotta love how there's just all this negative Momo and you're only making higher lows. That's kind of really strong, dude.
Thank you for putting all the educational info on Patreon. It's really solidified a few things that I struggled with as an amateur trader. Cheers, bud.
Thank you, Taylor P, for the $5 Canadian super chat. I'm glad you're also getting value out of it. And I would think that 579 other patrons would probably be getting value out of it, Patreon daily. So thank y'all for all the support. It means everything, really. Why not the S-Coin Orchard? Why? Why would I want to look at OXT that's up 82% this week? Because think about me going to the chart. Like, or people might like try to enter that or FOMO into it. Like me bring attention to something that's pumped so much that we weren't talking about ever because it's orchid, whatever. I mean, it's just not one we're analyzing and charting. You know, like it's just, there's nothing to do now, right? You know, people weren't asking for OXT before it pumped. Never did. They were never asking for it. So now they're asking for it. People want to see it now for free on stream. It's like, what's the point, dude? Just gonna make people who are newer to this market maybe think about FOMOing in because they're missing out, because they haven't developed the right mentality for trading yet, because they're new, because the price action ushered them in, because humans are greedy inherently. It just happens. You can't potential pullbacks. There's been like one candle. Like, you need a real reversal on the daily to be able to use Fibonacci for retraces. And just because a retrace happens doesn't mean like, oh, that's where one should go long on this hypothetical Fibonacci pullback, because you need way more than just a Fibonacci pullback to have an argument for a trade. John Soy, haven't chat at school. Thank you, John, dude.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow, 900. No, what? 581, man. Wow, 8 more. Yeah, I'm probably screwed. I'm probably screwed at this point. Please be sure to single the Patreon to the Discord where we all are. Okay. Yeah, we looked at Ethereum already, but you know, it's kind of climbing back a little bit. All you did on the daily was that wick high. You just back tested as support again and bounced pretty hard. But yeah, man, like bearish divergence could be very real if you don't start going again. Yeah, if Ethereum doesn't really start picking up the pace, then you're going to get some really strong classic Class A bearish divergence on the MACD. So you're hoping for Bitcoin and Ethereum to run now. Because like the high, you keep running, positive Momo keeps building. You could show bearish divergence eventually at $500, right, on Ethereum daily. But it's okay, man. It's okay. That local wick high was back tested, a big engulfing candle, and some nice bullish convergence also happened. And so that means it doesn't really mean, it's like bulls have the ball, business as usual. The trend is your friend. Bullish convergence is normally good, and bullish, like, hey, you broke out an ascending triangle, you're back testing things, engulfing, convergence is normally good. So eventually just patiently waiting for 460, 459. Ooh, I like that, Wolf man. Look at this. It's like all this money printer turns into Bitcoin. I freaking love that, dude.
Bruh.
Can play that all day. Because that's kind of what's happening, not with just Bitcoin. You could put that into equities like Nvidia, Amazon. You could turn into gold, silver, platinum, you name it, dude. S coins. Bitcoin dominance continuing to fall. Okay. Understandable with all these altcoins doing things, man. That's cool, Jay Smith. That's your opinion. Yeah, go ahead and let your emotions help you not ever get better. It's not... If people think I'm arrogant, I'm literally being stern with people that don't know what they're doing clearly, and since I'm stern with them and want them to protect their money and not make stupid decisions, I'm really, like, unironically considered arrogant, dude. Like, if you don't understand what I'm trying to do here for real, I don't want you to join the Patreon, dude. You're gonna be in it for the wrong reasons anyway. You're just gonna want the handouts, the trade setups. You're not caring about learning how to actually swing trade, the art of technical analysis. So please, if you want to join the Patreon just for the trade setups, just because of how my attitude is on streams when people request really stupid assets with no trade setup or no edge on the market, don't do it, man. Just stay out. Go to someone else's Patreon, alright? Keeping people grounded, and then it's like, this guy's arrogant because he told people at the beginning of the stream, went on this big education speech about staying grounded in these conditions, because this is how, like, people get killed, because so many new people come into the market because these assets are pumping like this. This draws them in. And really, the way I present myself, he was talking crap about it. It's like, okay, well, why do I have 581 patrons?
Making some money off of XLM from the patron setup. Thanks. Can you look at DXC for me? It's NYSE. Looks like a hook and toe.
Sure. Thanks, 420.
Is that a joint?
Big Mitch, let's say we enter a bear market and want to secure profits. Would it make sense to move into USDC instead of fiat until it's time to invest again? Any downside to that? You're the man. F the trolls.
Well, I mean, like, if we go into a real bear market, which is kind of like the most improbable thing right now, because we're doing the literal inverse. We're confirming kind of this week that we're in a bull trend now, like a real bull trend, like a major multi-month to multi-year bull trend. Okay. So sure, if we fall below 11,463 on the weekly with candle close confirmation, big bearish candles, and we get followed through and we start making lower lows than our previous lows, you'll be here hopefully to watch that so we can tell you. But sure, yeah, if a bear market happens, going cash in a bear market's good. Yes, for sure. Thank you, dude. So DXC broke out of the falling wedge pattern, the structure. You know, I mean, eventually, dude. See, we don't even know if it's 23% retrace yet, you know. So if it was actually going to reverse on the breakout, I mean, it could just run up, make another lower high in the previous high and dump again. So you got to be careful. The trend is all-time bearish, right? It's all it's ever done is, you know, it did this and then this developed. So, like, I mean, if it really was going to recover eventually, this is a daily, so this could take months to play out. But, I mean, your targets anytime for a wedge this size, 50%, 52.41, and then 62.91. It's a... What the heck? It's weird. Right, so, I mean, this is how we size up any wedge, no matter what size. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, okay, I'm hitting the wrong freaking button, man. It's funny that people would call me arrogant and like talk about this stuff, still watch my stream, even though they're banned and they talk crap about the person they watch and hate me because of my approach. They still know I know what I'm talking about, so they still watch for guidance. Imagine being that person. Okay, I mean, that's how you size up a wedge, dude. I mean, this is a huge pattern. This goes all the way back to September of 2018, so it could take a while to get to these levels if it ever happens, okay? DXC Technology Company. Great.
Bruh.
So we got 47 minutes till your weekly candle close, alright? I've been live now for 1 hour and 8 minutes, so if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Look on the, it's my god, man. So we just go back to Bitcoin, doing nothing, right? Not pumping. 11,897, up 0.35% on the day. That's nothing, dude.
Hey again, Mitch. If you could do NWC/BTC, please. It's currently under correction. Thanks, man.
Sure. Thanks, man. Here you go. Nothing to see here. No TA I can do to help you. This is not how this is not the place where I apply my technical analysis to help you. At this point, it's I don't even know. ICO, whatever it is, you ran up and no value. It could keep pumping or it could dump. I don't know. Low have the jet is go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Lowell. Welcome. 582 patrons. Monk ass. 7 more chat until I'm screwed. There's nothing you do. Like, as a swing trader, for someone who actually trades and applies technical analysis, you had opportunity down here, maybe 3 rising valleys, you know, accumulation higher lows. It was a range. When you break the range, you even back tested it for a while before all this price action. So these are the areas to talk about NWC. You weren't requesting this asset down here, were you? Nope, you're only requesting it up at these prices. And that's why I don't like looking at these assets at all on stream. And people call me arrogant and call me names. I'm a bad guy for not wanting to look at it because there's just nothing to do here with what I teach every day in this stream on this chart, okay? And guess what? There's no support until 489 sats anyway. So I don't know where it's going to reverse. You'd be manufacturing a support anywhere you reversed, you know, on a pivot anywhere above 489 sats. So...
breakout SXP setup. Falling wedge.
Is that a joint?
$10 minimum for S coins. Aaron, sorry, man. Thank you, dude, for the 420. Appreciate it. All right, so you know what we got to do? We got to break 11,981 eventually. We got to, dude. Ethereum. At this point, I mean, this is where like we start continuing. I mean, this is where like you get an engulfing candle off a local high, back test with bullish convergence. This is normally where Ethereum would start going again and eventually see 460. I mean, that's what all this is kind of implying right now on ETH. It's not exhausted. I mean, the daily could be if we don't start picking, you know, if we don't start getting price action and bids coming in soon, then yeah, daily could be in trouble. But for now, it's kind of okay, and it's kind of in the midst of an attempted rally here. What's up, John Afonso? Good to see you. Hey, Bat, dude, Bat. Let's go, John. Paying off. What's up, Fried Cash? Thanks for $5 super chat. The Bat. In the jar, notice that bat logo. That's it, dude. Yeah, Portugal in the house. Many Portuguese here. Well, hey man, you're here now, so it's all good, John. All right, let's meander to one we haven't looked at today, and that's Tezos, flying under the radar. That to me, it was my opinion and my interpretation that maybe we were forming a form, you know, just some level of a sell wall with accumulation, ascending triangle behavior, hidden bullish divergence to coincide with that structure. Nice little takeoff, not really out of the woods at all, but eventually, if we can break out of the $4 and 46-cent area, eventually, you know, 100% measured move of this is like $5.29. So. Could see it. Really, the Tezos doesn't perform well when Bitcoin pumps, so you just gotta keep that in mind. I think that might continue, right? Or that chess game where you want to be in the right assets when Bitcoin pumps. But see, sometimes we're looking at Ethereum now that has been, when Bitcoin pumps, it pumps too, and it kind of has been outperforming Bitcoin, but not lately. So things just change. There's just always these changes in how things correlate to Bitcoin. Litecoin's pumping. Yeah, it's up 7%, $64. All right, let's go to it. There you go, dude. $70.
Having the worst summer ever business-wise. Portuguese economy really struggling. Can't wait to join the community again in your streams. Long positions doing your TRX. See you soon, bro. Love from Portugal, 50.000000000 bad.
Well, John, man, you'll be in our thoughts. I hope things get better, but you just gotta persevere. You gotta keep going, man. The only last thing you do is quit, man.
Is that a joint?
Nazi balls
I know you won't.
XRP. Thoughts on the weekly and daily charts? 0.60, $1 then $3.80 area.
I don't know, we can look at XRP. I don't know, position trade on that one. Playing the weekly on that, Litecoin, EOS. Pretty easy. You don't have to worry about much. So yeah, John, hang in there, dude.
Check out RDD/BTC. Pain Cove 2 staking. Will it come back to life? You rock, Mitch. Thanks for your mentorship.
I don't know, dude. We'll look. Thank you, RM. Oh my god. I mean, I guess where you are is kind of interesting. Kind of. Not the most interesting, but red coin to BTC. Look at the candles. Look at the illiquidity. It's real bad. It's like Pundy coin. I don't know. 12 Satoshis. Will it make a comeback? Do we even care? Do I ever want to put money into 12 Satoshi S coin? It's 12 Satoshis for a reason, dude. It's useless. Oh, let me guess, dude. Really? Is their project doing anything? Jonesy up in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow, John, thank you, man. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, okay, that's John Abonzo, man. Wow, did that count though? Because you were already a patron. I guess that does count, maybe. It does. No, it doesn't, because you were already one, and you just augmented it from the $15 patronage. It doesn't exist anymore, and you made it. That doesn't. I mean, so it can't count technically. The number has to be 589. You were already one, so thank you, man. I really appreciate you upping. I mean, you might have been the only patron, the only person left that actually had been pledging the other one. Thank you, dude. Wow. All right, so still 583 patrons. Sorry, not even close yet. So, I mean, yeah, sure. The fact that you're holding the December of 2017 level, you're springing, you're back testing your spring, and then look, it's, you know, that price action you got after the spring, the back test stream, maybe, you know, like that was like someone traded it and it's dumping and, you know, whatever. Sure, maybe there's a little bullish divergence now on the daily on RDD, but dude, it's so illiquid. It's 12 Satoshis. Maybe you rally here. Maybe it's like impending price action reversal. The upside's being implied here on the daily, but it's like I don't know how high it'll take you. It might just take you to 18 Satoshis again. That's it, dude. All right. After 18 Satoshis, 29 Satoshis, right? That's like your targets. You don't, if you come back, I mean, look, if you don't reverse here soon, you're going back to 8 sats. If you don't hold 8 sats, you're going to eventually sell off to 2 sats, which is like your all-time lows from 2014, 2015. It's terrible, dude. It's terrible. But thank you, man, for the contribution. Yep, blunt honesty equals arrogance and ego. It's just not the case. It's gone, man. Oh my god.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow, Gar.
Professional lurker Gar here. Super tired from my 4-day online training. I look overseas until 3:30 a.m. While I may be tired AF, I just want to let both you and the community know I love you all. Thanks for the gains. Tindies never sleep. Gains.
Love you too, Gar, man. Thank you for the $88.60 contribution session top Jesus. Whoa. Binance coin in the jar.
Bruh.
Thank you, man. Well, again, you gotta just keep going, man. Don't quit, don't give up. Because this shall soon come to pass. Any bad times we're living in, or any 2 extremely good times we're living in, both of them will end, and so we must train ourselves to be emotionally balanced during the worst times and the best times. And that was what I was talking about earlier, and that's when I started getting, you're arrogant, screw you, dude, blah, blah, blah. It's like, alright, man. Okay. Thank you, Gar. Thank you, Levent. We can look at EOS, so Litecoin. I mean, in the shorter term, like the swing trader, you know, you're kind of at one. This could be a reversal point. 63.28. It's not a joke. We haven't confirmed a breakout yet of it. 63.28. Man, you got to look left from history. It's way back here, man. But look right here. You know, January 2020 and March 7th. And really, I mean, look, like September 2019, November 2019. It's not a joke area. So you could definitely get bamboozled in reverses here, but if you break it, I mean, the target's $70, but if you're position trading like me on Litecoin, you're just waiting to eventually take some profit at $84.71 and $99, okay? Nice and easy. Real easy. Trade's been the same for months. So. Dude, I gotta get my new contacts, man. It's killing me. We got 33 minutes to go until your weekly candle close. 33. Simple chart, weekly, Litecoin. Okay, so we looked at Tesos, Litecoin, at KNC. We can look back at H-bar. Why not? H-bar doing good things, man, right? H-bar wonderful. Like hidden bullish divergence, back testing the confirmation line of the major 3 rising valleys. I mean, remember we're down here and someone's like, should I sell my H-bar now? I'm saying I'm not. I wouldn't. No, I'm not. You can. I'm not. So eventually, take profit, 6.572 cents, man. Eventually, if you're patient, but that's a lot of that isn't here. A lot of people lacking patience. So, man, 1,600 y'all tuned in. I really appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate the likes. See, it's like one person would say like such negative, crappy stuff, and then all y'all are here, and I don't think y'all think the same things, probably. Yeah, I mean, the way Bitcoin dominance just keeps dropping, man. Like, you know, a bullish reversal at a critical support just failed. I mean, yeah, it still failed, man. Like, this was the idea. But again, it's really tough to apply traditional technical analysis to Bitcoin dominance because no one's technically trading this. It's like a aggregate of a bunch of other variables, right? It's not someone's trading this chart exactly. So at the 113%, you did reverse them initially, and then you dumped it. You had 23% retrace, no demand, right? And then you dumped again, and now you're at this support back from December of 2018. Wow. Lowest levels we've seen in a year. No, like 14 months. Wow. So yeah, it's super bearish right now. I mean, it's making consecutive lower highs, consecutive lower lows in your previous lows. Not good for now, but potential reversal area right here. Divergence is still real on the RSI, not at all on the MACD anymore. Nope. Validated there. So I don't know. A little exhaustion, but so if you don't hold this, man, goodness gracious. I mean, there are these mini peaks and stuff, but strongest are the valleys.
May I suggest Body Princess Leia boob taper body paint?
AJ Productions, no, literally no. It'll just be me not wearing a shirt with an XRP overlay. And it's going to be called XRP Live, not Bitcoin Live. That's it, dude. Thank you, man, for the 10 super chat. But again, you noting 583 patrons, not 589. Sorry, dude. Don't get cocky. So, I mean, like the major supports, dude, like the valleys and stuff. I mean, look at this one down here. You know, 52%. I mean, that's kind of like the price action correlation to 52% and 60%. Market cap, right? Straight up, straight down. Kind of straight up, straight down, right? Straight up, straight down. Oh, I mean, you pivoted in partial decline stuff and then went again. Oh God, it's Mike. Mike, hopefully you're a real new patron and you're not, you know, being a current patron. Just do another.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, Anon, for the 420. Yeah, it certainly is. Balance in everything in our lives. We must balance. Otherwise, we get off balance, and then that's when problems arise, for sure. Thank you, dude. Thank y'all. It's 584 patrons. Wow, like tomorrow might be the shirtless stream. Good God. At this rate, anyway. Okay, H-bar. We good, man? You merely a pattern you've broken out of, you back tested 3 days in a row, and then after the third day of back testing, you bullishly engulfed, and now you're kind of going again. Not overbought, no buyer exhaustion. Everything looks good for higher prices on H-bar on the daily at least. So patience. Patient man continues to win in this market. So great stuff on Litecoin, attempting a major breakout of some sort, at least in the 4 hour.
Can you look at Algor/BTC on the 4 hours? Is that bullish divergence on the MACD?
SH King, I thought you'd be here by now, but you know, I thought you would have heard that the rules changed for S coins like that. $10 minimum. It just has to be. It's precedence. It doesn't matter who it is, how many times they've tipped. It's a new thing. So I'm sorry, man. I actually can't. But I really appreciate you. Alan Shaw in the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow. Thanks, Alan, dude. 585. 4 more. I'm so screwed, man. I can't believe this. Okay. Alright, there you go. You wanted an SH? You got it, dude. You sure it's Algo and not Al... Oh, I guess it's the same thing. Monkey ass. Thank you, dude. That's pretty simple. Looks good, right? Analyzes 4. It's like you had a breakout too. I mean, of everything. I think the trading range is already broken. This was an out thrust, right? Remember, you build the trading range here and here, and then this is the price action correlation to this high, right? So you can tell, right? You out thrusted, you sold off, then you back tested what was once resistance as resistance again. And what happened when you did that? You sold off and eventually hit the bottom of the trading range. Eventually, look, inverse head and shoulder stuff, beautiful, ran up, dumped, higher low than previous low, and now big moonshot. A little bit of RSI, bearish divergence on algo on the daily. So you want to be cognizant of that. You could have a pullback even more. You could see 4502 hit again. What's up, Star Wars Worlds? Yeah, we'll look at that next. Thanks, man, for the TN. Good to see you. Star Wars Worlds Connect. Okay, so trading range. You technically broke it and back tested it, but you might get a stronger back test eventually, 4,500 sats, if this bearish divergence in the RSI plays out. It could be time to consolidate, right? Bull flag, falling wedge, something, but just nothing quite yet. You just broke out. Oh my god, dude! What is happening? Third degree murder hornet. Wow, dude. Wow.
Hi Mitch, can you look at Linds/BTC? About to close strongly. I paid in your finest British pounds, so I hope it converted to $10. Have you already looked at Litecoin? 4 hour breaking out. Can we make some measured moves, please?
I guess. We looked at Lind already, man. So you missed a pretty good analysis earlier in the stream. Someone requested it and wanted it, so I could just repeat myself again. Is that 586 patrons now? Yeah, it's like imminent at this point. I'm screwed. Like 3 more patrons. Really? Dude, like... Remember, I mentioned maybe like 480 some patrons. Oh yeah, if we got 100 more patrons, sure, I'd do a shirtless stream because it seems so impossible of an idea.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, Crypto Collector 420. What's up, dude? Thank you. Let's see. Someone wanted XRP too. I think I missed that one. Hold on. There are multiple requests now. I'm still trying to... I'm a little in shock because I never thought I would do it. I never thought it would happen, okay? I really didn't. I was inverse arrogant, right? Nice little bull flag on the daily, dude. Looks really good on the daily, actually. Really good. What's up, Ricky Bobby? Says supporting the channel. Thank you, dude. 100% crowdsourced stream. No affiliate marketing links. No monetization. No advertisements. No sponsors. You are all the sponsors.
How long do you usually hold the position if you don't hit the target when you expected?
It all depends, man. It's every situation in trading is unique. So each position you have has to be analyzed and monitored, right? So like, you know, I might call an audible on a trade that's taking a really long time. And as it's taking a really long time, maybe on the daily or 4 hours, starts developing really strong, disgusting bearish divergence or something, right? That's when I might call an audible. But normally I just let it roll, right? What percentage profits do you aim your regular swing trades at? Well, again, that also depends too, because different patterns have different targets, right? Sometimes I might feel more comfortable using the 100% measured move. Sometimes I feel more comfortable using Fibonacci. It all depends on each situation. Unfortunately, I wish I could give you a cookie cutter answer, but it's all, every time I look at something else, it might be a different answer. Okay, like falling wedges, Fibonacci, high to low, 50%, 618. That's where profit taking level occurs, right? And then, or sometimes maybe falling wedge, it's already broken out. The 50% retrace doesn't give you, it's not equitable enough, or the 618 is still not equitable enough. Then it's like, maybe I'll do 100% measured move in that situation. Just depends. It's just not simple to be like, oh, I do this every time for everything at every second, because each. Look at that bull flag, man. Wow, that is actually kind of gorgeous on XRP. I hope it plays out. That'd be great. I mean, 100% measured move of a bull flag this big on XRP is going to put you at 42 cents or so.
Dr. Shikalu brought me some crazy Zimbabwe weed that turns you into a deer.
Hey, it's better than the brown bomber. All right, I don't want any of that.
Bruh.
Thank you, dude. Tony Rumble, 420. Phone's for you. I think it's the devil. So this really actually starts taking off. Think about it. You create a bull flag on XRP on the daily, and at the same time, wherever your last swing low was, where you had negative momentum, you have higher levels of negative momentum. So you technically on the daily have hidden bullish divergence. If we start going again, hidden bullish divergence is going to start becoming more clear. It's going to start maturing on XRP. So that's good, man. This is really good on XRP on the daily, and I think the 4 hour is good anyway. It's like a descending broadening wedge on the 4 hour, right? I mean, here on the daily, you know, we'll just leave it like a flag. So, like, really, dude, really. Sorry, that should be green, not teal. And this now should be just from that low to the much, much higher low. You got this going on, right? Hidden bullish divergence. So you think that we've broken down the 4 hour, so that means like, all right, it's kind of time. If the 4 hour starts, that breakout starts occurring, then we are going to start losing negative momentum on the daily, and it's going to keep waning. We're going to go positive again on much higher prices. Music ended? No, it didn't. So what's going on? Like, what are you doing? All right. So if we're talking just like legit about like just a conservative way of looking at a bull flag measured moves, going where it kind of started moving, the markup started happening really well, and then right where traders settled up, that's how I'd mark. And then XRP eventually, if it really plays out, which we don't know, it could turn into something else. It could fail to break 31 to 32 cents, which we know is a crazy overhead resistance, where it would make all the sense in the effing world, chat, if XRP broke 31 to 32.6 cents, this markup would be so easy. It would be a joke and it would happen, right? 40.8 cents, okay? Bull flag measure move on the daily, hidden bullish divergence, and then the 4 hours really helpful because we see like the other structure that we had already plotted that had already broken out of, right? Right here. Sorry, let me make this only visible on the daily. Right, so the target there is just, you know, from here, 34.3 cents. So you're just kind of skating along the breakout. That's it. Negative momentum again is pathetic, and you're in a bull trend right now. You're in an uptrend. Consecutive higher highs, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs. So let's see. I mean, you know, it's not easy to break 31 to 32.6 cents because of historical context of how many major swing highs we've had from there, major reversal area. But breaking it, you'll go much higher than 34 cents. Probably would see 40 cents. Okay, that's it, dude. XRP. It's like the 4 hour, good for like a smaller swing trade, sure, but also on the daily, the context is greater, where there could be a much higher markup. That's it. XRP. So just real quick, like on algo, you know, where you are, overbought, kind of bearish divergence, trying to back test a resistance from February 23rd as support, that you could pivot here and rally to higher prices. It wouldn't be a value swing trade. You wouldn't be using any kind of variable. Like there would be using no coinciding variables taking along here. Just only one, which is what was once resistance becomes support. That's just not enough of an argument to have a really strong trade idea, right? I mean, if it holds here and somehow keeps running because it's an S coin and that's what they do in extremely bullish conditions, your next target on algo is 74.32 sats. That's for you, sleeves, man. Sorry, didn't really finish up, but now we're good. Okay. EOS next. Okay, we haven't been looking at this. No need to look at it on the 4 hour when you're trading the weekly, man. You've just been sitting here patiently waiting, like king. 368.64 was tested and held, and you're above it now. Very, very good. That's a major potential reversal area from November of 2019, right? I mean, the next target on EOS between 410 and 424.
Is that a joint?
That's it. It's not about the 4 hour. It's not about the daily. It's about the weekly on EOS, man. That's all it is. You were warned on this too many times. Oh, I'm arrogant for just saying the truth.
Harmonic on the daily.
So dope, man. Oh, I don't know, man. Boeing. We've been looking at it, but we'll look at it in a minute, dude. We've got some more requests. But what are you worried about, man? $5, I'll be taking some profit. $5.91, I'll take some more profit. Maybe it's 767, I'll exit. Right? From my entry down here, for months it was stuck in the twos. Look at the volume on the breakout too. That's pretty awesome signature too. So not overbought, no divergence, no buyer exhaust. It's just begun for EOS if the market conditions remain as they are, which is bull trend confirmed in 16 minutes. That kind of is what it means. Now you can get a fake out, or you know, you break out and then you back test over the course of 2 weeks, and then it just dumps after that. That's fine. That happens. But I'm telling you, in 16 minutes, we're about to be able to say Bitcoin has broken out and has back tested the most significant resistance in the history of Bitcoin at this time because of the price of how high it is. Okay, so when that happens, that is kind of like you're confirming a bullish trend is now intact on the weekly. Bullish trend. It's confirmed. It wasn't confirmed 2 weeks ago. It is now confirmed. Well, 16 minutes. 15 and change. So, Alfred, thank you, man. Hey, Tony. Thank you, dude. Nah, Brad. Nah. No one's ever gotten banned for being shirtless on stream. Not a male. Nah. Especially on YouTube. My gosh, you having the channel school.
Is that a joint?
It's just
Bruh.
ultimately unprofessional to be shirtless on stream, but I've streamed like 1,500 live streams in my career and never did it, so it's one time. Who cares? That's wow. Too late now anyway. So 2 more patrons till shirtless stream, I guess, at this point. Ridiculous.
Thank you, Mitch. Love you. Do the best of the best.
Thank you, Star Wars Worlds, for the 25 on the day. Holy crap. Much love, dude. Thanks for sticking around over all this time, and thanks for choosing Activision Blizzard over EA games.
Bruh.
Wow. I was not shirtless. I was shirtless in Vegas, but I don't think I was live streaming shirtless. I don't know. So unprofessional, man. Yeah, dude. So unprofessional. Yeah, it's XRP now. It's the XRP stream. Yeah, no, it's crazy. There's really like zero chance though of that, Brad. So I would rest easy, man. People just don't get it, man. Yeah, it's technically 200 for nudes, Kappa. Alright, man, so EOS was the next one. I mean, we can look at Linds one more time, but again, it was already covered quite well in the beginning of the stream. Where it's all over, man. I mean, this was covered before the breakout. We targeted this before the breakout. I pinged at everyone in Patreon. It was back early August when the insanity was still going on, and it hit the target as of yesterday. Yesterday, not a week ago, not today, yesterday. And now the next target's 47.55. And eventually 54.98. Let's just say 5,500 sats golden me ratio up there. I don't know, at this point it's over, dude. It's like kind of like maybe a, one profit taking level, 2 at 47.55, and the third one would be 5,500. Okay, we got less than 12 minutes till your daily and weekly candle close.
Bruh.
Let's see. Blizzard sucks. They only care about PR and profits. That's why I love them, man. I don't play their video games, but they give me tendies almost daily. It's the company you want, man. They care about profits. I mean, of course, doing it in some... They're not unethical in how they do it, man. It's just, yeah, what do you want from the company? 11,900. Wake me up, dude, when it's whatever. Yeah, Boeing. That's right, dude. Remember what we did? You had to adjust at this point. Could be a wedge breakout, maybe, you know. Could be. Hasn't back tested. Boeing here. Harmonic on the daily. X, A, B, C. No, man, I don't really see much of a harmonic. I don't even have to go to the daily to see. I mean, like, let's show my X, A, B, C, D. Nah, man. Like, you just broke out maybe of a newly developed falling wedge. Could backtest for a while and eventually run, and then maybe see 207 again. But I don't know, no edge right now besides you broke that. And it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, so it wasn't even really a confirmed falling wedge anyway. It was like a descending triangle, and you broke out and then just, you know, broke to the upside after back testing 158, which is a critical support resistance from history. All right, you sprung, you back tested a spring. Look, back from 2015, it was a peak. It's now a valley. We got less than 10 minutes, chat.
Bruh.
Weekly candle close. It's an important one, man. Last week was extremely important. Your weakest form of confirmation is when you get a candle close breakout. But the second strongest form of confirmation is when you, after the breakout, you then back test what was once resistance as support, as we're doing this week on Bitcoin.
When shirtless stream. Tomorrow at 589 today. WMD please Mitch earnings this Tuesday.
Elliot, you're late. I already looked at Walmart. Someone even requested it. So it's fine. It looks good. It looks really good. Yeah, I guess shirtless stream if we get 589 today. Yeah, I guess tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna have to be, right? But yeah, Walmart's like it broke that descending broadening wedge, back tested it, and showed hidden bullish divergence at it, pivots it off of it. Now it's butting up against all-time highs again. If it breaks that, and eventually maybe you're talking like 140 to 150 on Walmart. It looks fine. It looks good. I mean, I am Walmart. Okay, Boeing. Ugh, you know, if it's gonna go up 206, 207, a gap fill 218. But nothing implying quite yet that it's going up next. Could just turn into something else. I don't know. It's Boeing, man. Making higher lows now, right? Definitely is. It's like 1 low, 2 low, 3 low. It's almost like 3 rising valleys, you know, with the confirmation line at 230. You break 230, you're going at 300 again. You know, that's it, dude. That's crazy on Boeing. It's doing what a lot of other assets are doing. 3 rising valleys. All right, about 7 minutes left, so we're gonna go to Bitcoin and just chill out there. Yeah. So here you are, man. Just consolidation. Here's the apex of the consolidation. Like a triangle has an apex, and it's where the 2 trend lines converge. Apex, chat. You know, so maybe one person out there didn't know that's what it was, and now you learned. And you you got value out of the stream. Great. Dude, y'all are too excited about this. I'm loathing it. And y'all are like so excited. It's like, why are you excited about some guy just having his shirt off on stream? Meh. Alright, meh. XLM doing things? Whatever. 13.2 cents. That's it. 13.2 cents. Or like, I think 1100 sats. I can't remember. 1300 sats. I can't remember that Satoshi number. The BTC pair. Stock. No, that's really weird. I don't even know why you're saying that. The camera's going to be exactly how it is now. Alright, if you don't like that, you can literally leave and never come back to the stream. Not going to be a big deal, right? So, just relax. Hey, good news, Mike's actually a real person. It's not another patron that's trying to get me to 589. Good to hear. Good to know that now. Confirmation. Let's go. It's funny, though. It's like, who are the next 2 patrons going to be that are going to secure my fate? There's too much time left in the month to think that I've got a chance, you know? Stock jockey, I don't know why you keep talking, dude. You shouldn't get timed out. It's so weird. Why don't you like stock jockey? So you talk about stocks, man. It's probably a better thing to talk about. Okay. But I guess it's my own fault at this point. Sean, get a VPN, man, anytime you want. Let's go XLM to BTC. Hey, I cleared my log out. It worked. Sorry. Here we go, chat. 971 Satoshis. XLM to BTC. XLM to US dollars of 8%. 11.575 cents. There's Marball, man. He finally made it. He's a man of his words. Man, you could have joined earlier when you said you were, and you would have gotten like all these trade setups, dude.
Is that a join?
Thank you, Marball, man.
Bruh.
Welcome. So we're breaking the 50% retrace. We're breaking a critical resistance point. I'm talking extremely critical, dude. You got no idea. Right here, November 2019, you're above it now. Very, very good. 3 minutes, 34 seconds till a close above that. Wow. Wow. You are not, Austin Nash. You're not 589 because this person right here is. That just, sorry, dude. You are 590, Austin. Nathan, you're 592, dude. I'm sorry. They're coming in now. It's like people FOMOing in at 589, trying to be 589. It's like, Nathan, oh my god, I'm in chat. Let's go.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Thank you, Nathan, dude. Welcome. Please understand, right? You're joining the Patreon, not for me to be shirtless. You're doing it because you want to invest in yourself and learn swing trading. A lifelong hobby that can be yours and you can get better at every day. There he is. That's 589. Garrett right there. Jarrett Garrett. Tinkdoll. He did it, man.
Is that a join?
Bruh. Bruh.
There's Austin. Let's go. Sorry.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes until your weekly candle close. It pretty much is confirming Bitcoin's in a bull trend. Assuming next week we don't get a huge fake out, which would just be like, what's the point of breaking out for a week and then back testing for a week? Why would you even do that? You know, confirming it, dude. Literally confirming a breakout on Bitcoin. Let's go. You just changed your, you and, looks like John Afonso are the only ones with the old. You just changed it to the 100. Thank you, man.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Holy crap. All right, so yeah, right now, currently 591 patrons, chat. Thank y'all so much. So 1 minute, 30 seconds and change, right? It's insured. Come on, Matthew D. Really? Do we have to have that, dude? We can just do this and it not exist, right? Perfect. So I guess 9 more for 600. I don't have a challenge for 600, dude. It's too close to 589, you know, so. But, yeah, in the last minutes of the run, XLM started to pump. And it's great, man, that you're above this extremely critical resistance on XLM to BTC, where we looked at the weekly earlier, and my God, the upside potential is absolutely insane. There's so much upside potential for XLM to BTC. This could be just the beginning, all right? Yeah, XRP, but we're not doing it till the stream. We have to, it has to be a brand new stream, dude. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin has confirmed what was once resistance is now support of the most significant breakout in the history of Bitcoin, IMO. Amen. Perfect. Alright, I'll add another alert. My God, if this thing keeps pumping. 11,921 on Bitcoin. Let's go back to Bitcoin so you can just see the confirmed breakout on the weekly, because that's it, dude. It's right here, dude. Right? Trader set it up February 2018. Late June 2019. August 2019. At that high and no higher. 11,589 or whatever. You broke out of it. You're now back testing it as support. And that's it. That's your second strongest form of breakout confirmation. Breakout back test. Just barely over, not overbought, like 69. So kind of the next step now, once you do things like this, the next step's kind of up. So the monthly tells us that 13,383 is kind of like the next monthly target. So the next 2 weeks we can see that. Whew, man, a lot of emotion today, huh? Lots of it. Okay. What do you want, chat? What else do you want? Good things have happened, are happening. Breakout confirmed. It's really not a big deal, man. Like, people like live stream with a shirtless all the time. Like, there are people that do it, you know. It's like they'll do it like every stream, like whatever. You know, just think about, oh, I'm at a pool, you know, I'm at the pool and I don't have a shirt on. Wow, dude, but I'm just streaming technical analysis. Who cares, man? Oh no, Tesla's is dumping, man. Whoa. Man, we're close. It's just like, look what happened, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about, like bullish conditions, you know? Really like a hidden bearish divergence, played out, I guess, and you sold off, and now you're already got positive momentum again. Like, what happened, bears? There were none. There weren't any. Yet. It's kind of crazy. Still kind of in shock, okay? I'm shell shocked. I'm Patreon shocked, okay? And we've been live for 2 hours, so, you know. We can't, look, I stayed around for the most important thing. Maybe the most important thing that's ever happened on Bitcoin, at least in recent time. It's the most important thing. Breakout back test. Confirmed. Tesla's down 0.9%. It's all over, man. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, man. In case you didn't notice, when assets, even in good swing trades, they run up and then they sell off and they're down 7-10% in a day. Who cares? Or they recover violent recoveries and they go up 15%. You're not noticing that? KNC, Tezos, VeChain, Tron, Blink. I mean, God, they're all doing that stuff, man. Yeah, thanks for the wow, almost 1,800 people tuned in. 666 likes. Can we exercise those likes? Just give it one like, thanks. Power of the Jesus compels you. Perfect. Perfect. What else is there to do, man? We covered most things today. I mean, really well. I mean, we went pretty deep into all of them. And now we wait for more price action, more data. That means more time has to go by. We're just not gonna always get price action while I'm live, right? But what's important is the analysis provided while I am live. And hopefully you now have insight into what's truly going on in Bitcoin right now, which is historic. And I'm glad you're all here with me to witness it. It's good. Baby Yoda shirtless stream. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. If that's true. Oh yeah. Sorry. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, well, Theta coin, nice rounding bottom. No, not much value, but yeah, really nice hidden bullish divergence, at least in the short term on the 4 hour. But I don't know how far that's going to take you. Look a low, higher low. It's maturing really well on both oscillators. So impending price action continuation, the upside's being implied. Well, 3 white soldiers right there, kind of looks. It reminds me a little bit like Tezos, but it's got like a higher high, right? Get me? I mean, this is where you are. There's no resistance looking left, but we could do it. Think about it like this: how deep of a retrace? Jeez. It's for Sean Casey. You tipped $10 earlier. They had a 50% retrace, right? So I mean, next target's 43.88 cents. After that's 50.63 cents. But then what do you want me to do? What can I do now, right? We're legging up, right? The angle of ascent is steepening, meaning increased levels of demand, accelerated demand. So, you know, rounding action. You know, it's just kind of like that, man. Beginning to go parabolic, or trying to anyway. If it keeps going, right? Oh yeah, that was old Fibonacci. Hey, you hit. Okay, so no change. Like you could look what we wait for. Maybe you got no exhaustion, no buyer exhaustion, so keep going. But at this point, you'd like to see a really nice high and tight flag, because look where traders settled up on May 25th, right where we are now. Right, so forget the wicks. This could be coupled with handle stuff. Like really on the daily, you just want a nice. You want some nice consolidation here. And see like a low to high 382 get hit, something like that. All right, so this is pretty good. Data, you might want to keep your eye on it. Maybe you get a flag here. My God, you know, like what would the measure move of this structure be? Huge. It would be crazy, man. If you ever broke that. Alright, hopefully you gotta get a flag, man. Gotta get some handle, it'd be nice. You broke it, 100% measure move, puts you at 61.234 cents. 100% measure move. But maybe you would want to just like stick with this as your target, you know, like the top, like that scan wick, 58.731 cents. So there you go, man. Flag, breakout. It would be nice, but you may not get it. All right, data, nice. Oh, and oh, look at that, chat. 11,872. Well, why is no one saying Bitcoin's dumping? Because some of y'all were saying it was pumping and it wasn't doing anything. So go ahead. Lawrence, all hands, Crypto Soldier in the chat is cool.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Lawrence, man. Welcome. Please be sure all new patrons you sync up your Patreon to the Discord. You got to, and you need to be in the Discord as a patron. You have to. Thank you, dude. So 500. So 8 more patrons, still 600. Not even, doesn't even seem like real life, man. 8, Brad. Yep, there you go, Frank. We did it, man. Theta, it's done. Oh, Shane Overton, thanks for boosting the server, man. Really appreciate it. Cheers. And if you don't know, you know, talking about Discord, even if you're not a patron, you should be a part of our Discord, man. Posting the link right now. Join us. 7,500 members, just about. I mean, that's true. 7,500 members. Growing every day. Yeah, Patreon value is the first of the month. It really is, yeah, because it bills on the first. So if you're joining now, you're getting 14 days of value out of it. But again, if you care about applying yourself or trade setups or anything like that, still a good time to join, like really. But yeah, best value is the first, always. That's always been a thing, dude. Oh no, dude. Bitcoin's down 1 cent. It's all over. It's actually down $50, but no big deal. But, you know, shouldn't expect immediate price action on the new week, but it sometimes rarely happens. Sometimes we're here. Yeah, I've been live over 2 hours, so. And it's Sunday. I've got some nice ribeyes I'm gonna cook and eat. That is true. There still is value now. That's right, Austin, because you'd be grandfathered into the current price of 100 next month. If you choose to join next month, it's $130. We're upping the price for the first time in the history of Patreon, or 2.5 years of me doing it. I think that's pretty fair. Randy Trueblood, thanks so much, man. He says, thank you. Now I need a Tindy's shirt. Tindy's shirt. We'll have to figure something out, man. But thank you for supporting the stream, really. Yeah, if you remain a patron, like from this month to the next month, you're grandfathered into that $100 rate versus $130. So it's kind of a different, it's an extenuating circumstance of value, right? That you have to use discretion on with that information. Still, man, right here, XLM to BTC. You can talk about value and stuff. Well, this was a trade setup I posted literally last night. An official Patreon trade setup with the entry down here, like 890 or something, whatever. And here we are. Like, great start to a trade setup, official trade setup that was posted yesterday for literally all the patrons except the past 10 that joined, right? Hey, what's up, Mr. Peabody? What about Flexicoin, Kappa? Is that project completely dead yet? Haven't heard any shills, you know? What'd you do, man? What's up, Crypto Soldier? Thanks, man, for joining us. See you in the Patreon chat. All right, see you at 1,013 sats eventually. You might I mean, wouldn't be weird at all to backtest 950 sats to test it as support when it was once resistance. So, you shouldn't be surprised if that happens before going higher. Okay, but great. Everything's kind of in the red right now. I mean, at least the US dollar pairs are in the red on the new day. Everything. Alright, 11,846 on Coinbase, 11,841 on Binance, whatever. Legal tendies for all debts, public and private. Love it. Mike W, perfect. That could be on the back of the shirt with the tendies, right? Yeah. Kevin Green, if you saw my analytics on who watches me from where, who supports the stream, that's why I don't. Who keeps this show going? Not foreign exchanges, not foreign markets, US markets. Keep the stream going, dude. Alright, man. So, a little bit, you're going up, you're going down. The hidden bearish divergence could still be working on playing out. You could always see 11,463 again. Worst case scenario, that could definitely happen. Right? But this is like still, butting up against the 12K resistance, that high from July of last year, 2019. And every time you get rejected there, you keep making higher lows. So there's accumulation with the sell wall. That's not bearish. The weekly isn't bearish. The monthly is not bearish at all. So no significant time scale is bearish right now. Not really. Nope. Evan, because look where the demand is. Look what's going on. I look at it when people request it, but I can only look at so many charts, dude. Like, how many charts have I looked at today? And every stream for that matter. It's like there's too many things to look at. So I have to pick. Like, I can't doing static, and then people are like, you should do static videos too. It's like, oh, so I should look at all trading pairs across every single market, make static videos, and live stream multiple times a day, right? That's like literally the request from everyone. So I want to enjoy what I do, right? So I'm not going to burn myself out. It's like, still not enough, man. Are you not entertained? There we go. What's up, Stock 762? Thank you, man. Wow. Wait for it. The Jesus chime's coming. Stock 762 in the chat is cool.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, dude. Please be sure to sync with the Patreon to the Discord. You need to be in it, okay? 7 more patrons, still 600. That didn't even seem like real life, man. 25 more likes, still 800. Impossible, dude. Balance is key. That's right, dude. Everyone wants me to be unbalanced and content creation. So weird. It's like, saying that, it's just like, all right, well, enjoy time out. What's up, Jason J? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. What's up, Clayton Craft? Thank you, man. Thanks for all the new subs today. Wow, like 130 new YouTube subscribers today. Thank y'all. No, I think it's like 60, 70 new subs today. Thank y'all. If you haven't hit that sub button yet, let's do it. The road to 33,400. About 40 more subs for that. Crypto Collector, not yet, man. Not yet. Dude, you know how long it takes. Probably will be like Thanksgiving, or maybe even next year, early next year. What's up, matey mate? Thanks, dude. What's up, Jasmine? Thank you. Appreciate the sub.
I am entertained.
Forrest, thank you, man, for the support and stream, and thank you for being entertained. Appreciate it. I'm glad to hear that anyway, right? Christmas. I wish it would be Thanksgiving because we have land in Auburn, and I'd like to go shooting with the family, you know? That's where we go and stuff. There already is a Mitch token. Mitch Ray TA coin on the Waves platform exists. It's been there for like a year and a half plus, I think. It's all a joke though. It's obviously, it's like every other S coin. It's based on speculation. But I was thinking like it would be the better I do, the more entertained you are at streaming, the higher the price goes on Mitch Ray TA coin on Waves. That's it, dude. What's up, Nilton? Thanks for the sub, dude. Hey, Long John Silver. What's up, dude? So we're just watching for anything to start doing something right out the gate, but it hasn't, right? BAT's up 0.3% and ADA's up 0.08%. That means nothing's doing anything on the new week yet. What's up, Sleaze Man? He says, I've learned a lot. I'm reading the Ultimate Harmonic Strategy book. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, dude, thank you for supporting the stream. Continuing to support the stream. But now you're getting the merch, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's a great book to have right by your side at all times. Anytime you're trying to identify harmonic, you want to have that there and refer to it, right? I have tabs on mine, right? Well, you know, when I used to use it a lot more, it was like all these tabs.
Thanks for all the education, bro. Carve it if you got time.
What's up, Troy? Thanks for the 10, dude. Well, if you want, it's done, son. Last time we looked at it was doing this and much, much higher. This last time it was like a double bottom. You broke out, you back tested, hit 100% measure move, you hit the golden mean ratio, and even more bullish consolidation, you run it again. So no edge. What do you want on an asset that has increased in value? I mean, come on. You know, since we actually looked at it and there was maybe value. You know, in like two weeks, it's up 178% in value. So how is that even, you know, anything we could look at? I mean, if anything, it's like almost like XA, B, C, D stuff, or eventually a reversal at one of these fib nodes, 1272 to 1618. So, right, you could plot a trend line right here, and it could be a bearish dragon setup if it actually starts reversing right there. You got two peaks, right? You got the spine, you got the 2 feet, the inverse feet, whatever, because it's a bearish dragon. And if it sells off, you can target. I think a real good target could be 329.56 if it happened. And look at it's Calvin, man.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Calvin, dude. Welcome. Really appreciate the support. Please be sure to sync up the Patreon to the Discord. You've got to. You need to be in the Discord. If you are a patron and you're listening and you don't do it, you're doing it completely wrong, dude. Completely wrong. So 6 more patrons until 600. I just can't even believe this, man. Like, really. Alright, so you get the dragon. So look, you flip it over, and what happens, dude? It's like the same thing. Like, I mean, this is... If you had bullish divergence here, oh man, you start butting up against this, that might be a good dump, right? And we look for targets down here. Right, 360, 340. Caldwell. Yeah, could be selling for lower prices, but again, I mean, that's the only shop. You're trying to look for a long or something, just get out of here, dude, because there's no, like, what do you want, man? Swing trader, this is like miserable for a chance of upside. Like, probability is much lower they would continue going up, but it could, because it's an S coin and it's on the S coin market, so whatever. Alright, so you know, volatility is dead on Bitcoin right now, still trying to find itself. Just thinking about 12K, thoughts of 12K, but can't, just deciding not to break out quite yet. Happens, man. What's up, Dana? Thanks so much for supporting the stream with the merch perch. Wonderful canvas print, great for the office. It's a cheat sheet for harmonics, so you can just look at it, refer to it. Oh yeah, it's that one. Boom. Thank you, Dana. And at some point we'll be rolling out other matching themed education canvases like Japanese candlesticks, and after that like chart patterns like ascending triangles and stuff. So alright, so what I'll do is I'll just get out of here. Really appreciate everyone coming by. Seems like the next stream I do will be shirtless because we hit 589 pages. Literally the impossible happened. Impossible, dude. Imagine talking to me from the past just 1 month ago. How about talking to me 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks and 2 days ago, and being like, hey man, would you do a shirtless stream if I ensured you that you'd get 589 patrons? I'd be like, you're joking, sure. Like, right? Like, wouldn't you do a shirtless stream if like you were at 200 patrons and someone's like, well, if you get 589, would you do a shirtless stream? And you'd be like, oh yeah, dude, sure, because that's never gonna happen, and it happened. So I'm screwed. So I have to abide by my word, and we're just gonna do it, man. It's gonna be one stream, and it's gonna be fun, and that's it, dude. Whatever. It's really not that big a deal. So really appreciate the 1,300 still here, but I'm gonna be going to get some grub. So let's see that. Weekly breakout confirmation on a back test now. History, more history, and it's pretty much saying, confirming, we have one of the most significant breakout back tests in the history of Bitcoin. And you were here with me. I was like 1,800 of y'all. So let's see if we can get some fall through price action now. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
It's in your hands. I give you the power.
JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Adios, turd nuggets.